I'll give it a little bit of background. This fall / like end of summer, we're making a return to menswear, which there will be some footage from that shoot in this video. But we're all on top of that, we're shooting the latest performance wear stuff, which I've kind of been showing and teasing for a while now. Not really teasing as in it was ready to go, more teasing as in like we just document the process of us building out products pretty regularly. So we're finally like got this stuff in, can get it shot, and are in the process of like getting all those images ready and getting ready to launch. This video will come out on Friday, August 22nd, and this performance stuff will release August 27th, so next Wednesday. Obviously, there will be more information on Instagram and stuff, but the menswear stuff that's also in this video will come out later in September, and probably online first week of October. So the plan here is to do like a New York City showroom with the menswear stuff so people can set appointments, come feel the stuff, try it on. I know with the menswear, you know, these products are priced a bit higher than the performance wear. The materials, everything's all just like very, very well thought out, top class, and I think people want to try on that kind of stuff. Also just to make sure it fits right. So that we're gonna plan something to do in New York City. For the people that can't make that, same return policy we always have. You know, if you get something and it doesn't fit, we'll take care of you, no problem. Yeah. So we're just shooting Abdallah in the performance stuff, and I'm excited to get this stuff out. It's been in the works for a long time. We really wanted to hit kind of beginning / middle of summer with this stuff, and then the tariff situation happened. We had to put a production on hold, kind of try to figure out what was going on, because it was mid-production as the 124% tariff hit. So we didn't want it to leave port and then have it land with the 124% tariff, kind of knowing that they had to walk that back, or else, you know, a lot of people just weren't going to be able to stomach that tariff increase. So we hit some delays, but that's how it is in business. And you know what, at the end of the day, I'm glad we got them done and we're able to release them. So
oh yeah, we need to see this.
Oh yeah. Fix the size for sure.
the size.
I feel like it's definitely not as
Dude, this
aggressive.
thing feels so much better washed.
Washed?
Oh
Not
my
as stiff?
god, feel it. Yeah. Yes, this is true.
Damn, this thing's, dude, it feels so much better.
Yeah, so
The
much
other one, I
better.
would have been like,
That means the shorts are gonna feel better too.
Yeah.
like the arm movement's so much nicer. It's also like way more like, I don't know if
Like-
casual's the right word, but just like more chill.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to give a little bit of an update. The last video that we posted was the Brooklyn Mile, right? And I felt that I underperformed in the mile. Mike didn't really think I performed all that well. And so the days after the mile, running just got weirdly hard. I went back to the track on Tuesday. Race was on Sunday, went back to the track on Tuesday, and failed like a threshold run, which shouldn't have been all that difficult. I mentally chalked it up to just being tired from the mile race, but it's a mile, so it's like, how much recovery do you really need? I didn't think there'd be that much time needed. So that was, I guess, red flag number one. And then easy runs after that. Felt a little bit harder than normal, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Again, chalked it up to just being tired from the race. And then Friday's workout came, and it was a VO2 max, and I had to cut it halfway through. So I got half of the reps done. Now, this particular day was cooler than we'd had all summer. So I was actually expecting the workout to go better than it had. Like, I thought the pacing in the times and everything would be easier to hit. Turns out that I failed the workout halfway through. Called Mike after, and you know, we kind of came to the conclusion that maybe we're a bit overcooked. And so we backed off the mileage that Sunday on the long run to 13 miles instead of 18. So I went through that weekend and that long run hoping that we'd feel better by the next week. So that next week comes Tuesday, track again, fail the workout halfway through. And at this point, like with the weather starting to cool off, it's not peak summer, it's not as hot anymore. I couldn't really figure out what was going on. I just felt increasingly awful. And then the easy runs started to get hard, and my heart rate was starting to creep up to the 160s when usually it's barely above like 134. But resting heart rate and overnight heart rate still normal, like right around 38 to 40. So that's originally what I started to look at because I thought maybe I was getting sick. I took 2 COVID tests, both came back negative. So I, I thought maybe it was sickness. Mike thought maybe it was sickness, and then, there was really nothing pointing to sickness. I didn't feel sick at all, and I still don't. So then, went out for another easy jog and a repeat of last time, and I just wanted to like quit 3 miles in because I was so gassed, and that's when we kind of figured that I was overcooked. And after that, I scheduled a bunch of blood panels just to check in and see where my bloods were at. Those all came back fine. I've just been extremely deeply exhausted, and the runs have been harder than they should be. So I've taken this will be the 6th day where I haven't run. I've been sleeping 9.5 hours a night to try to dig myself out of this hole. It's very unfortunate timing because, we've spent the last 24 plus weeks training for the Fifth Ave Mile, which is September 7th. So we got all the way to the end of this road in training, and now I'm like shut down. So I don't know what's going to happen with the mile race. I really just want to get back to being able to run without it being such a struggle. I should note too that my HRV data just completely fell off a cliff, and I'll show you. You can see it kind of just fall off a cliff. So it tells me that my body's not recovering. I overworked it, and the only thing I can really think of was the volume of work, both like work and running, and the combination there with not as much sleep as I had been getting in the past. I kind of started to sleep like 6.5-ish hours a night. And I think with that amount of volume between those two things, it caught up to me. Unfortunate. But we're going to dig ourselves out of it and then figure out what to do next, I guess.